Hi, welcome to The Way of the World with Rian Ru. Now, a question that has been asked is that is it a requirement to shoot in M mode, manual, to be a professional photographer? This came from a student, a young photographer who is out there starting their photography career, and the simple answer from my side, my opinion, is no. It's a false statement. You do not need to be able to even shoot in exclusively M mode to shoot professionally. However, it is a good idea to understand when it is required and to learn it. But you do not need to shoot in M mode exclusively to be a professional photographer. Many professional photographers do shoot in other modes: aperture priority, shutter priority, and even program auto mode, and sometimes even auto. It depends on the situation. If you are in a very varying light situation where the light changes very quickly and the environment changes quickly, shade, light, and a lot of different factors, then in many cases, many photographers are going to opt for program auto mode, some even for full auto mode. If you want a nice depth of field and you're not worried about the other settings and you're shooting in natural light, aperture priority might be the way to go. The same with sports. Maybe you want to freeze the action and all you want to do is freeze the action. You're not really worried about the other settings because the light keeps varying, then shutter priority might be exactly what you need. But telling anyone that for them to be a real photographer that they need to exclusively shoot in M mode or in manual mode is wrong. Yes, there are situations in which you need to be able to shoot manual, especially when you start using off-camera flash, OCF. And in especially situations where you know you have a constant controllable light source or light environment, then shooting manual is advised because you are now in full control of the light. And in those situations, you might want to control your settings. But if you think that you need to shoot manual only all the time to be a professional photographer, that's wrong. Many wedding photographers will shoot in program auto. I'll give you a quick example. If you're moving from your chapel or church or an indoor venue to the outside and you are following your couple, that light varies. You're going from an indoor environment where it's low light suddenly to an outdoor environment where there's a lot of sunlight. If you are shooting in manual, you might continue shooting and forget that you need to adjust your settings. Close down your shutter and aperture for the bright sunlight outside, and you suddenly have a bunch of overexposed photos. While if you are shooting in program auto, aperture priority or shutter priority, as you wish to shoot for the environment, the camera will take care of that for you. It will adjust according to its light meter and the settings that you have chosen. So please, especially if you're a teacher out there, don't tell people that for them to become professional photographers, they must shoot in manual all the time. That's wrong. And for those who have heard it, who have been in classes or are currently in a class, take your money and walk away. People who force that mindset on you that you must shoot in manual to be a professional photographer are teaching you wrong. That's my opinion, my thought for the day. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me about photography or any other subject, pop it down in the comment section, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.